That was pretty good stuff
Or a bad thing. I don't know.
Alright,
Yeah.
Depends who our audience is.
for a comedy.
Yeah.
So last time you guys entered the portal room in the Black Geode, finding Ogremok and Vizarin Devere, and started a fight. And Vizarin put some doubts in your mind about Anna Louise's motivations. The fight has gone on for a while. You have put Ogremok into his final form. You actually hurt him pretty bad, but he's doing lots and lots of damage. And Vizarin is currently under the ground again, and Anna Louise has said that she's worried he's going to run, and if you don't do something to capture him, he's going to get away. And we ended off where it is actually her turn. And what I have to look... Okay, I ended with his turn so that he hasn't used any legendary actions yet, so that was a good move.
And Vizarin last popped up right around here, right? That was
right
where we
around
last saw him.
right around there, yeah. Ogremok is currently fairy fired, and I don't think there are any effects on anybody else. I believe the last lair thing that happened did damage to everybody. So there is really nothing else to remember except Ogremok is fairy fired, which means you have advantage on all attacks against him. I actually forgot Anna Louise was first, so I hadn't looked at her stuff yet, so please give me a second. Well, the good news is she's got like no spell slots left, so this is easy picking what she should do. Let's see. You'd think it would be easy anyway.
I wouldn't.
Everyone's pretty hurt.
Never is.
We did.
Right. Okay. So that makes sense. She is simply going to Scorching Ray Ogremok. And she has advantage because of the fairy fire. 1, 2, 3. All of those are going to hit. That is 28 fire damage, and I can't remember his resistances, unfortunately. Let's see. Not to that. So 28 damage. That's pretty good. That's a good way for me to figure out that the health color thing is working. So she would step out, fire that, and then step back behind the pillar because she doesn't want to get hit by a rock. And so he will... let's see... Alright. He's going to step over Maxon. Grimgar, you can make an opportunity attack if you want.
Yep, I will do that.
Oh wait, it's not his turn. What am I?
Actually,
Never mind. I'm
no,
sorry.
it's
It's not
not.
his turn. What am I doing? This is a legendary action. My bad. I'm trying to figure out. He's dumb, we figured out. We did figure out he was dumb. I think that... I think he's going to use illuminating crystals. So everybody within 60 feet of him, that is the 4 of you, but not Anna Louise, because she's behind the pillar. This is a dexterity saving throw. Theron fails. Grimgar fails. Maxon succeeds. Person succeeds. So Theron and Grimgar, until the end of Ogremok's next turn, you are glowing. And so he has advantage on attacks against the 2 of you. As nearby crystals shoot their light into you and make you much easier to see. Lasts until the end of Ogremok's next turn. Alright. Okay, now the lair thing happens. And the last one we did, I believe, was the whole cavern shakes, right? And stuff fell from the ceiling. Was that the last one we did, or was it the acid circle? Well, if it had been the acid circle, there would be one, so...
I have no clue.
I don't remember for sure. But yeah, there's no circles, so.
Yeah, and I think he's going to do it right where he is on Maxon and Grimgar. So you do this on your turn. At the start of your turn, you have to make a strength save or be stuck in it. And take damage. How big is it? 20-foot circle. Yeah, so he's just going to cast it right there. Well, he's not casting it. That's a lair thing. So the ground just turns into like a sticky acid. And it's Theron's turn.
Okay, I am going to use a crown on the big dude.
Okay. So you throw a crown at him.
Star at him.
Crown of Star. You have advantage.
This dark mode is messing me up. Advantage. All right.
Wow. New day, new you, I guess.
I hit him?
You still only rolled a 10. Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay.
Wait. That's a lot of damage.
36 damage.
Yeah.
Bang. Theron says.
I'm going to move here, and I'm going to hold the person for when Vizerin appears again. Okay. It's got 60 feet range.
So what that does is no matter what, you use the spell slot, so you can mark the spell slot off.
Mm-hmm.
And you are concentrating on that.
I'm still concentrating. That sucks.
That's how that's how holding a spell works, because an action spell takes, like 4 seconds to cast. So you have to do it and then just hold that last bit before you finalize the spell. So that's why it's concentration, and you use the spell slot no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Legendary action. He's gonna hit Grimgar. That's a 39 bludgeoning, Grimgar.
Ow.
As he slams you, that's a second legendary. He's only got one more. There are no animated missiles, so they don't get a turn. Erkin.
Okay.
Scratches his beard.
Scratch my beard. I think
Hard. Beard?
Today, yes.
He's a werewolf, so it comes in.
Okay. That's right.
I'm going to move the healing spirit on the Grimgar's soon-to-be corpse. Then I guess I'll shoot Ogremok with some bows. Because that'll be effective. I'm concentrating on healing spirit. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Me.
That's your bonus action. And you shoot the arrow. Pew! 16 damage. Okay.
Shoot him again.
I don't think he's resistant to this, right?
Do I got advantage because of this magic spell?
Yeah.
Um,
So this would be 13 damage, and you still miss. All right.
Nope.
You can do your reroll thing.
yeah, I'll do my special thing.
Advantage. You still didn't roll with advantage.
Nah, come
You're
on.
rolling like shit.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You rolled a 3, a 5, a 2, and a 5. You really had to pay for that natural 20, I guess.
We're out of arrows. One.
Are you out of arrows?
No, I got like 18 left, I think.
All right. You only used 2 that turn. I hope you marked that appropriately.
Yeah. And I will. I guess I should stay in sight. Well, good. I'll stay here.
Okay. Well, he's gonna try to kill Grimgar.
Don't do it.
Advantage, slam. He had 28 hit points.
Son of a bitch.
So, Grimgar is unconscious. Still glowing. But that's the end of his legendary actions. Of course, his turn's coming up. Maxon. Maxon?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Does this spirit heal me at the beginning of my turn or the end of my turn?
Beginning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he'll get up, or at least be conscious, or whatever.
Yes.
I'm not killed before then.
Which he doesn't have any more legendary actions, so.
Yeah, but he's also in the sticky acid.
Oh.
I have to figure out what order that happens into.
I have.
Oh, yeah, that's. Tricky.
It looks kind of red, so I'm gonna try and
I
kill
think
him.
the acid damage happens first. Merely because it was there first, which means that it's not going to end up mattering.
I'm gonna try and kill him.
Grimgar? Okay.
What do you think?
Make your attacks against Grimgar.
Or do I still have advantage?
Barely hit. You have advantage on that guy, yeah.
Okay.
He's glowing still.
15, 13.
Rolls.
Oh, and 14. Okay. 14, 15, and 13. Okay. I mean, he's like falling apart.
Yeah, I wish I could do something else. I can't. I'll just stay here.
Okay, because you're in the stuff, you needed to make actually a strength saving throw at the beginning of your turn. It's not going to make much of a difference. You succeeded,
Oh.
so it doesn't matter. So no legendary actions. It is Vizeran's turn. Vizeran comes up out of the ground.
Little person, wherever he is, unless he's out of range.
Okay, well, he's right there.
Okay, then he's in range.
He is. What does he do?
Wisdom saving throw.
He got a 10. He's going to use a
Failed.
legendary resistant to succeed.
Okay.
Alright. He pops up out of the ground. Pops up out of the ground. He chose to cast invisibility on himself?
Give me a second. I'm not right.
What's the range?
30 feet.
On what?
I was thinking counterspell, but I don't
Counterspell
even know if we
60
can use
feet.
them on. What?
Counterspell is 60 feet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, then I'll counterspell him.
Okay, it works. He therefore only makes it that far. That was his whole turn. Grimgar, you automatically fail the saving throw at the beginning of your turn, so you are restrained. And then Healing Spirit hits. So you take one death save fail, but then Healing Spirit hits. You gain 7 hit points.
Okay.
You are stuck laying down. You are stuck to the ground, laying down, but conscious. We'll say butt first.
Yeah,
Hey.
that makes sense.
Literally,
Uh,
both butt cheeks are just stuck to the ground.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on Vizerin.
Okay.
I can see more than a half of his token, so I think I can see him.
Okay.
Yeah,
18.
that's my DC.
Okay, he succeeds.
Oh, shit.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm gonna try to hit Ogre Mock with the spiritual weapon. Nope.
Yes.
What a waste.
All right.
That suck.
Ogremok's turn. Yeah, he'll start with Grimgar again. Grimgar's unconscious again. And then he's going to turn and attack Maxon. Miss. Natural 1. That is his turn. Anna Louise. This is tough. Okay. Okay, what's the range on this? 90 feet. Oh, I forgot about her boots, so she's really fast. She can move 60. Okay, she's gonna move to there. And she is going to attempt to hit Vizerin with Vortex Warp to try to teleport him. He's got to make a Constitution save. He fails. He's going to legendary resist it. That's 2. And then she's going to quicken spell Firebolt Ogremok. Dealing 20 damage. Wow. Ogremok looks like he's about to die. Like he's really, really hurt at this point. She used Quicken. Who does not have... Can you give temporary HP to somebody who's unconscious?
I don't know.
Good question.
5e. Can you give temp HP to unconscious? If you have 0 hit points, receiving temporary hit points doesn't restore you to consciousness or stabilize you. The temporary hit points can absorb damage directed at you, but only true healing can save you. So it wouldn't make sense to give it to him. Theron, how about you? You got any?
I wouldn't think so since I've taken 55 damage.
Yeah.
Or I only have 55 damage right now.
Okay. So since she used the meta magic option, you gain 3d6 temporary hit points. You get 13 temporary HP.
Okay.
Legendary action, Ogre Mog attacks Maxon again. Maxon, you take 20 bludgeoning.
20?
20, yep. Lair has a lair action. I need a charisma saving throw from Maxon, Theron, and Grimgar. Charisma save.
I have
Grimgar succeeds.
Clutch. That's clutch.
Maxon succeeds.
Sorry, I'm just looking. I couldn't remember if I had something for this. Don't think I do.
Oh, my little fool.
No, I don't.
I love you. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Oh, I rolled with advantage.
Theron fails. You have a minus D4 to all your stuff. But since his turn is over...
Everything?
What?
-4 to everything?
I think a save is an attack rolls only, maybe? Maybe not ability checks.
Saving throws? Like the enemy's doing a saving throw on one of my attacks?
No. I'm sorry. On a failure, the creature must roll 1d4 each time it makes an attack or saving throw and subtract the number from the rolled result. So not to your DC.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you... I guess the downward die makes sense for that. And Grimgar loses the upward die. He's also not restrained anymore. Or anything. What's that hand all about, Grimgar? Is that because you're at 0?
Bleeding out, it said.
Okay. I mean, I think the
When I-
X...
when I-
I think the X tells the story, but...
That's fine too. I couldn't remember what it was, and when I hovered over it, it said bleeding out, so that's why I checked it.
All right, Theron, you're up.
Okay. Vizarin's over there. How does Vizarin look? Actually, I can't even see him right now.
He looks about the same as you in terms of how hurt he is. Not in terms of not in terms of exact hit points, but in terms of how hurt he is.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Do I... That -4 is getting in my head, I think. He's still not a disadvantage. I don't have advantage against Ogremok anymore, right?
Nope. Or no, you do. You do. He's still fairy fired. He's fairy fired by Anna Louise.
Okay. I'll just use a star on him, I guess.
On Ogremok?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my bonus action. Advantage. I'll roll my D4 first. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. On a stars.
That's a 21 to hit. All right. What happens, Theron?
Okay, didn't I do the same thing with the last boss with the Crown of Stars?
Oh.
Um, we will say, so Grimgar got knocked this turn, right? He got up, tried to hold person, then got smashed again.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll say that, I tried to hold person Vizarin, see Grimgar get fucked up, so then I turned my attention to Ogremok, and I send an orb, and it like spins around him like really fast, and it starts just going through different parts of his body,
Oh.
and then yeah, like that, and then finally it goes like right through his head,
Uh-huh. All right,
and
yeah.
he
Ogremok
crumbles.
explodes, and all of the stones and rocks and dirt that made up his form suddenly flies up into the air and then begins to get sucked into the portal with just this ridiculous amount of force. And you can feel from throughout the cave just like this intense pressure, and all around different like vortexes of earth start pouring up out of the ground and into this portal, and as you kind of feel that all of the earth elemental energy that was in this entire cave system is just kind of being sucked out of it into this portal. And um, as that happens, the green and brown energy from Ogremok's form is getting sucked into this portal. But at the last minute, this mote of something, instead of going into the portal, curves and flies up into the ceiling and disappears.
Same thing as the last two, right?
And it does seem the same.
Okay, I'll move here, and I'll use my action to hold person Vizarin.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw DC
Natural
19.
1. He already used both of his legendary resistances. So that works.
Cool.
Hooray.
He only had 2.
I was like, quick, I got him hold person. Somebody tie him up or something. Or knock him out.
Somebody do something.
Oh, well.
Alright, Erkin's turn.
I'm gonna go do something.
Erkin's here?
Let's see. Find already. Actually, he's too far away from me. Alright,
Save
got it.
Grimgar if you want.
Stuck in
I
a
guess.
polar. There we go. 5. Yeah, I'll go over and I guess stabilize Grimgar somehow with my body.
Whoa.
What does that mean?
I got a magic ring I can use.
What does that do?
Stabilize it with my body.
Put a ring on it?
He's gonna propose.
I do. I do.
Where is it? Where is it? I need it.
I think Maxon's actually an ordained minister.
Yeah.
Years
Okay,
of
spare the
solitude.
dying. Alright.
And I guess that's gonna be it.
Okay. Maxon.
Gonna go tie up Vizarin.
Okay. Make a dexterity check to tie someone up in 6 seconds.
Oh, God. Keep rolling with advantage.
You rolled
Shut
a
it off.
save for some reason.
It should be the same number, though, right?
Is it the same for you? It probably is. Okay, yeah, you tie him up pretty good. On Vizarin's turn, he gets to save against the spell.
Yep.
Disadvantage with it tied up?
Nope. He succeeds.
Asses.
He is no longer hold personed, and he is going to try to drop himself down into the ground. I think he just does. Let me think here.
I don't have him, like, grappled or anything.
You know what? I don't think he's not a ghost. So I think being tied up does prevent his ability. I would say that if he can't walk, then he can't burrow down into the earth. So I would say he can't do that. So instead what he's going to do is make an acrobatics check to try to escape from the binds. That's a failure.
Finn broke my mouse or something. I can't get it to work. Do you have another mouse?
Probably lots more.
I changed the battery like 1,000 times. It's not turning green.
Off.
Thank you.
Oh, it's gotta hurry up and hold
All right.
person.
So yeah, so he did not escape. Kristen came and she says, I think Finn broke my mouse. It's not working. I changed the batteries and nothing's working. I look at it and I go, well, it's off.
Oh no.
She like clicks it on and goes,
Whoops.
oh boy. Okay. That's his turn. Grimgar, you don't have to make a death save because you got spared the dying. But isn't the thing underneath you? Yeah, you get 9 hit points. Why did you spare the dying him?
Yeah.
He wasn't going to have to make a death save no matter what.
Oh.
Alright, he gets
Who
9
He
hit
knows
just wanted to
points.
do
happened?
something.
Grimgar, you are laying down with 9 hit points, and you are now married.
Oh. Huh.
You are now
What kind of
married.
benefits do I get from that?
You're engaged, not married.
Oh, that's true.
No, Maxon
Point.
married you.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
whoops.
That's
Yeah, I rolled a
fast.
high.
Whoops.
I rolled high on my dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Half your movement to stand up.
Yep. I'll do that, and for the hell of it, I'll move over here and I'll cast Hold Person on Vizerin.
Okay. Success.
Damn it.
Wisdom is one of the things he's good at.
Weakness.
Granted,
I'll
I'm rolling really
say,
high with it, but I mean, a +7 isn't ridiculous. But
yeah, I'll say Max. I think I move one more space anyway. Max and grab him.
Grab him.
what? Grab him.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. I think all Anna Louise is going to do is come up and use Cure Wounds. Level 1. But she's going to twin it and use it on herself and Maxon. So Maxon, you get 13. She gets 9. And then she's going to use her thing again. And Maxon, you get another 13 temporary hit points. On top of that.
Ooh.
We're gonna give Vizerin one more turn to just make sure nothing else happens. So, Theron.
Okay. Move up here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, fuck. That's not what I want to do. Oh, I moved 20 feet, so I will move 10 back. And then I'll use my bonus action to run. I'm going to pull out the, is it the Iron Fang?
Uh-huh.
Get ready to throw it to the portal. Oh, I
Okay.
can use my action to move again.
Okay. Erkin?
I'll go up to this guy and try to hold him,
All right.
time down, all that stuff.
Hold him. Got it. Maxon?
I'm gonna grab him.
Okay, you both grab him. He's not going to bother struggling. So, my plan had been to talk to you guys and distract you until Orgrimmar came back. But Theron remembered to bring Iron Fang over to the portal, so I'm not going to bother with that.
Cool.
So
Aha.
Theron, you throw it through?
I throw it through.
Okay, you throw it through,
Huck!
and the portal closes up.
Phew. I breathe a sigh of relief, feeling triumphant. But also
Shut off the light.
Yep.
feel like shit.
Yep, you probably do feel like shit. Alright, you've got Vizerin. He's just sitting there being hugged by Maxon and Erkin, tied up.
I want to come over if I can.
Yeah, we're not in initiative anymore.
Alright. Alright, guys, it's done.
Let's eat him.
Alright, Anna Louise, what's your plan from here?
She says, well, you guys will bring Vizerin back to those other drow, and just when they think that they can take credit for capturing Vizerin, you will tell them that they have to tell everybody that I captured him, and then I'll step out from like behind a rock or something and laugh at them. It'll be great.
Nice.
What's that over there near Grimgar?
Who said that?
No, Anna Louise says that.
She did.
She's
I know
pointing on
what's
the
by
ground
me.
near Grimgar.
I look around.
Grimgar
Don't
looks
look.
around. In the space where Ogremok died is
Here.
as Ryan always pronounces it, Skimitar.
Yes.
Ooh, a skimitar.
Skimmy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've seen such a scimitar like this. Pretty nice.
It has worked into the hilt. The colors, which are indicative to you of the elemental planes.
Hey, I'll pick it up and bring it over here. Hand it to Theron.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a
She goes, oh, it was
elemental
just
scimitar.
a skimitar.
Oh, it's a nice one looking one though.
Alright, yeah, I'll take a look at it later. Hey, Grimgar, do you have any spells left?
Yeah, I've got a couple actually. Why don't I heal us?
Do you have Zone of Truth?
I do. I'd have to cast it at super high level, but yeah, I could.
Just because Vizerin said a lot of shit that I'd like to confirm. Sorry, Anna Louise, but I can't rule anything out.
Okay.
Sure, I can cast it.
Only if you think we need to, unless we need to use heals. Do you think that's? Do you believe? Do you just want to disregard what he's saying?
Well, why don't I cast a few heals anyway? Because I've still got
Okay.
one in my staff. I'll do. So I want to stand by Anna Louise. I do this. I do mass cure wounds out of the staff. If it would show up. Hello. There it goes. That took forever. So does that she lets me re-roll any die? Is that correct?
Let me see what you did. How you did. She has to.
I got a 1.
She has to spend a sorcery point to do it. I don't think
Oh.
it's worth rolling one die.
No, probably not in that case. So it's 20. But I get 5 bonus to that, so 28 to everybody.
Okay.
Besides Vizarin.
Nice.
How much?
28 plus 28. And I'm gonna do again 7th level,
Wow.
which still leaves me with a spell. Well, maybe let's try Zone of Truth now. Because if he passes it, then I'd have to recast.
Well, let's first ask him if he's sticking by his story before we do it. Vizarin,
Yeah.
do you stick by what you said before? You really
Uh,
think Ana Luisa is gonna do something?
Oh yeah. Of course.
And what exactly do you know?
She's going to take the power of elemental earth for herself and use it to take control of the drow and then attack the surface world.
Can we just
Can I
destroy
can I
that
can
power?
I can I just do a what's it called
Insight?
Insight.
insight on what he just said?
Oh yeah.
Okay, natural 20.
Well,
Really? 28, huh? He got a natural 1.
Wow.
He's completely full of shit.
Okay. So it's probably pretty obvious then. So I'll just be like, okay, never mind. Save your spell, Grimgar. I don't believe this guy.
But
all right.
Shut up and you're coming with us.
How'd you get such a high roll?
What do you mean?
My insight's plus 5. I'm not proficient though, but
I'm proficient in insight.
and you got
I'm proficient.
a plus 5.
plus 5 is proficiency.
Plus 5 is proficiency. Plus 3 is the
Oh,
wisdom.
I got it. Okay.
I also have item. I think gives me extra. You have a ring of insight.
All right. Well, if you say so. You're the smart one.
All right.
So is that the
Who,
plan to bring him back there?
Anne Louise, who
Yeah.
is your mother though? He did mention that. Just curious.
Let me see here. Huh? That's stupid. Hold on, the notes I thought that had what I needed for this say something different, so what the fuck? Okay. She says, well, my mother is actually the second of Menzo Baranzan. Our family is second in the house rankings. She's the leader of our house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a local Drow kingdom. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Only Bane Ray is ahead of us.
Okay. What's her name?
I didn't come up with one.
Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, it
Then
must not be important.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. I didn't know if she wasn't saying it because there was some sort of reason behind it. I asked.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so we got the scimitar. We threw the Iron Fang in. We beat the boss. We got this asshole here.
So we've been told you're trying to summon some sort of eye, Vizarin.
Grimgar, are you still that hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, she can hit you with a Cure Wounds. 13.
I thought you were gonna say she was gonna hit you with a damaging spell and try to kill him.
I might heal us again. I still got.
Yeah, but
Oh, you're that
like,
weak? She's gonna try to
you're
fucking
like,
kill you.
You're like so hurt though.
Like so
Yeah.
totally
Well,
hurt.
since we're not using zone of truth, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at level 7.
You were gonna Zone of Truth at level 7? What the hell?
I was gonna zone of truth at level 6. All I have is the 6 and a 7, and a
See,
1.
you guys
But...
weren't in trouble at all,
Uh,
Travis. You guys thought you were in trouble.
All right, I rolled a 2, a 2, 3. So
Yeah, you can re-roll that. She'll so just roll it again.
right.
She'll spend one. How many she got left now?
That's a terrible roll.
Costs 1, so yeah, she still got 2 left. There you go. Big difference.
That's better.
what was that?
So that's 34 plus 7. So 41.
Oh my god.
41 to everybody.
Yep. There
Nice.
we go. That was good. Cool.
You said 48?
41.
41.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying, you're trying to summon some elemental eye, we were told. What's that about?
I mean, you're planning on handing me over to people who are going to execute me. So,
Yeah.
I don't really feel inclined to tell you anything.
He said I.
Well, I don't know. Do you have some sort of favorite food or something? Maybe we could give you that before you're dead. That'd be nice.
Dwarf hearts.
Mm.
I
Those
don't
are
have any of
delicious.
those.
Yeah, I figured you didn't.
Well, do you want to still grill this guy, Grimgar?
Zone of Truth, he doesn't have to answer, as I recall.
Correct.
So,
I thought it might work because I think he would want us to turn on Anna Louise, so he would tell us the truth.
Gonna waterboard him. We got a magic jug of mayonnaise. We just dump it on his face.
true. We do.
What if his favorite food is mayonnaise?
Not. We found that out.
I don't know if he was telling the truth or not.
Zone of Truth him. Level 7.
He doesn't answer, though.
Stupid.
I mean, I would have a lot of questions if he was willing to answer them, but
Don't you have a spell to will him to answer?
no.
No, we've
If he's,
charm, but
do you have charm? A charm?
I don't have it active, but I have my replace spell move still. I haven't used. You know what I mean?
Yeah, could do that.
But he's a drow, so I think he has advantage against it.
Yeah, I don't have anything I could make him tell the truth, I don't think. Alright, I guess let's just turn him in.
Okay.
We'll figure these things out eventually.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, thank you.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
No.
All right. He's just really disappointed.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
This is a fucking bear.
Trying to figure if he's like confident he thinks he's gonna get away, or if he's like,
It seems like he's concentrating on trying to figure out a way to escape.
okay. Make
Okay,
sure somebody's holding him at all times.
Yeah, let's carry him.
Who's carrying him?
Tie him up real good and carry him. I'll carry him. Nobody wants to
By
help
his
me.
legs.
Krunger picks him up. Okay. You're gonna go back to that spot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna move all the tokens. You go back to that spot. Anna Louise kind of hides. You go through the door with Vizerin. What do? You see all the drow there.
What was her name? Just a sec.
Her name is Shalay Mizram.
All right. I can't remember what exactly was our plan here. Why were we telling them we would let them have credit?
No, you
'Cause
didn't
they're
tell them you let them have credit. You told them that you would go capture Vizerin and bring him back so that they could deliver him to the city, and they figured they'd get credit for it. But then Anna Louise is going to pop out and be like, actually, I captured him, and now they're bringing him back, and she's going to get credit for capturing him, but they have to bring him back. Super embarrassing.
Yeah. And we're gonna get in a free chain, which is like a sweet item for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's really going to piss these guys off, but what are they going to do?
Yeah. So let's get the chain
They were
first.
playing checkers, and you were playing chess.
Okay, so we got to get the chain first.
Yep. I don't really want to roleplay it, unless you guys really want to. I mean, I can if you want to.
No, I'm good.
But I'm going to say that
We
it just
fuck it up.
happens. You get the Afridi train, and then Anna Louise pops out. They're all fucking pissed.
Aha!
Yeah, you guys laugh and laugh at them. And they leave with Vizerin. I also
sure you-
realized... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I say make sure you get him down there. Don't let him escape.
Right.
Like
You
I don't believe that they can do it
Probably should have
competently.
searched his person stuff.
So I also realized you guys never had anybody attuned to the Ironstone of Mastery. Like you guys got it, and then the next section forgot about it. So there's that. I don't even
What
know
does
which
that
one
do
of you
again?
has it.
I have it. I forget what it does though. +1 proficiency I wrote.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you've got it. I had marked. I had it. So
Oh,
I'll delete
okay.
it on mine.
Oh, okay. I think maybe it was the one that found it, but I don't know if I was the one that was going to use it.
And that's what the Afridi chain does. So somebody should put that in their inventory, even if you guys
Someone needs to wear that.
So
That's
I
gonna
can't
be really handy.
I can't wear my other armor and that, right? I'd have to switch it
Right.
out. Okay. Yeah, somebody else should wear it.
I don't know if anyone can wear heavy armor, right?
Is chainmail heavy armor?
I don't know.
It's medium.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. So Maxim could wear it. I don't know if Erkin wears heavy or medium.
What does Maxim got right now?
I don't know if it's medium or light.
It's a breastplate.
Can't
It's
remember.
medium. It's a breastplate.
Yeah,
It's
well-
medium.
How good is it?
Is it better than the one I have?
Actually, chainmail is heavy. I'm sorry. Chainmail is heavy. And breastplate is medium.
So you're wearing Grimgar, you're wearing chainmail already, and now you're gonna wear more chainmail.
I'm wearing dwarven plate. I mean, this actually has better. It gives me +1 to AC, so maybe I actually switch it out.
This is +3 bonus to AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
Yeah, the chainmail would be chainmail 16 plus 3 makes it a 19. I don't know what your dwarven.
Dwarven is +2 bonus to AC.
This is gonna help a shit ton when we go fight the fire people soon.
Yeah.
You can speak primordial too.
Is this in the magic items here? Oh, you
Oh
just
wait, a
posted.
dwarven plate. Dwarven plate should be a 20. Dwarven plate should be 20, and the Afridi chain should be 19. So your AC should go down one.
I was on D&D Beyond looking at that.
Because your AC is 23, right?
Yes.
You have a +1 from something. The dwarven plate would have been 20, and your shield is 2. Oh, you have +1 on your shield, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you were 23. You were 20 plus 3.
Is a dwarven plate? I'm just reading the description on D&D Beyond. It says, while wearing this armor, you gain a +2 bonus to AC.
Uh-huh.
That's why I thought
Plate
the chainmail.
plate is 18.
Oh, okay, because
Plus
it's
2 is
plate
20.
versus chainmail. I see,
Chain
I
is
see.
16 plus 3.
I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. All right, so I guess, well, like, if someone else wants to wear it, go ahead, but I'll change into it before we go in the fire temple if no one else wants
Right,
it.
you can leave it off
Yeah.
for now. Plus, your
Yeah.
dwarven plate doesn't require attunement, right?
No. Yeah,
And
that's the other
this,
good thing.
this does.
Yeah. Okay.
So is anybody
Okay.
planning to attune to either of those items? Just so I know.
I want to attune to the stone if I could.
Okay, you'll do that when you have a chance. So you're still in the cave, and you still have a scimitar you need to identify. But
Correct.
I don't know what you're planning on doing right after. Anna Louise is staying with you
Oh,
because she said she would help you with the cult, so she's planning on helping you take out fire as well.
sweet. We have to remember we have Venom Fang available for help.
Yep, it's like 4 p.m. right now.
Okay. Well, do we want a short rest, identify the scimitar, and do all that?
Sure.
We're planning on staying
Well,
down here and going to the fire next, right?
yeah. Well, we'll want to take a long rest before we really tackle it, but
We want to go meet up with everybody else that's by the circles there, by the statue.
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Okay. So you go back to the statue. Let me get to that map. You also collect Rundorth, the dwarf that you had rescued.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I'm gonna put him in that room. Rundorth. You get there. All the same people are there. You add Rundorth to the group. And go ahead and short rest. I have to look at Anna Louise and figure out. I think she was doing really good for hit points at this point.
Do we still hit the temporary hit point maximum?
That was aid.
Sounds right.
It's pretty late in the day at this point, so probably not anymore.
Okay.
Telepathic bond obviously ended a while ago too.
So I'm at max.
Yeah.
How long does it take to attune to something?
An hour. You can do it over a short rest, but if you do it over the short rest, you can't also identify the sword. You would need to take another 10 minutes on top of the short rest.
Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do both then and just take the extra 10 minutes. So I'm going to remove the Wand of Deking as an attuned item.
Okay. Update the attunement stuff. got to figure out how to add to proficiency. So I'll figure that out. Meanwhile, the scimitar is identified.
So I just changed my that proficiency from 5 to 6.
Yeah, did you do that someplace?
I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
Were you just in my thing?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do
Oh, okay.
it.
Okay. Just clicking buttons and screen is doing stuff.
Oh, that's a good weapon.
It's not doing anything when I'm typing in, so I don't know if I can.
Is that another Irkin weapon?
Increase.
It is
Requires
Yeah,
another.
it does
attunement
a
by a
ton of
ranger.
shit. Yeah,
It's only a Irkin weapon.
yeah, it does a ton of shit though.
Better than a stupid Dragon Slayer sword.
Roll 20, you cut off one of the creature's heads.
Wow.
Creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head.
Does it do all these things or just one? I missed that. What is this?
Guess, yeah, I don't
What
know.
are you asking?
What does this scimitar do? Does it do all this stuff on here?
Yeah, do you like
I mean, I
pick
guess I
one
can
or?
look at it. I don't know why you're confused. So let me look. Let's
It's just a
see.
lot of stuff. It'd be crazy if you could do all of that at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's all of it.
I think it is, but yeah, I see why you're
Yeah, it
wanting
does
to
all
make
of it.
sure.
Does
That's
all of it.
awesome. It's
So,
really fucking
yeah,
strong.
so extra attack goes from 2 to 3. The earth one just means that it's a +3 scimitar. And it also ignores resistance to slashing. The fire one cuts heads off. And flanking only requires that somebody else be next to it. You don't have to be on either side. Yeah, does all those things.
Wait,
Wow.
I'll take it.
I hope so.
no, we could sell
Imagine
it.
he's like, I don't want it. He's the only person that can use it. Fucking sell it.
So if we took a short rest, can we change attunement items, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
one item.
One item. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
short
change
rest.
out the gauntlets for that dwarven thrower.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this on roll 20, Travis. So we may just have to remember you have another +1 to everything you're good at.
Okay.
The gauntlets for what?
The dwarven thrower.
There's a way I could just add like a +1 to. Oh no, you're right.
You have to
Yeah,
add it
wouldn't
to
be-
everything.
yeah, everything.
It's a lot of things.
Just check out when I click it how it rolls.
Okay, let me try something here.
Bludgeoning. 1d10. Why do I roll 1d10? Versatile, maybe?
It's not helping. Oh, there we go. Proficiency bonus. I switched it from by level to custom and made it 6.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, it took effect. Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna swap out some items to attune to them.
Okay.
You only swap one item during the short break.
Only one?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do a bunch during a long rest, but during a short rest, it's only an hour, so it takes an hour to attune.
Hmm. Well, then I'll get rid of the boots and do the scimitar for now.
Oh, I forgot that was attunement. I mean, I guess it's got to be attunement, right? It's fucking ridiculous.
So was there no change to this Earth circle?
You know, I've been trying to do a lot.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was supposed to or not.
Yeah. I'll get there. Changed out the boots. Yeah, the boots had their run. They were good for a long time. Oh, no, it's the other boots. You can't fly anymore. Excellent.
That's not good. We're about to run over lava.
You can make me fly.
That's true.
That is true.
Don't kill me.
All right,
Well, if
there
I
we
get
go.
hit and lose concentration,
Ah.
we're both dead.
At the tail end of all this stuff that you were just doing, Theron, you get a sending.
Ooh.
From Kolbaz, who says, "The earthquakes have stopped, so you must have succeeded. Now it is time to defeat the orcs. Come to Dellmon Ranch as soon as you can."
Okay. We will head there as soon as possible.
I think it's more important than the fire cult.
Should we really hold off on the fire cults?
You get a reply. We intend this to be the final battle. They have elementals with them.
Okay. We will head there as soon as we can. I still gotta find time to use that one thing that I got. I forget how many hours it
book?
needs. 20? Yeah, the book. How long is it? 24 hours? 48 hours.
See, I wasn't planning on keeping track of it, so hopefully you can get like a piece of paper and keep track.
Yeah, I haven't started yet, so I haven't
This
done
is
anything with it.
Tome of Clear Thought. 48 hours over a period of 6 days.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough while we're fighting bosses.
Well, I
People trying
mean,
to
you
destroy
know,
the world.
you can get 4 hours every night easy because
Yeah,
you only need to sleep for 4.
it's just I don't have much daytime, you know?
So that's 24 hours a day, or 24 hours over 6 days easy. So you just got to find another 24 hours someplace.
Yeah, that's not easy.
I don't know.
Unless
For
somebody wants to
example,
carry me to the orcs fight.
well, here's an example though. It's 5:30 right now. If you guys decide to just sit here until morning, you can teleport in the morning, and then you've got the rest of today to read it,
Okay.
which would give you, probably another 4 hours in this first day.
Is that what you guys want to do? Do you want to just long rest here, and then head out in the morning?
Actually,
Yeah.
Actually, you could make it 6 additional hours today.
How long a walk is it to the
Let me put you on the map.
the site of the orc fighting? Probably we should teleport, I would say.
We've been there before. Is it not at Dellmon Ranch, right?
Well, he said come to Dellmon Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we know exactly where that
So
is.
we have been there, yeah. It's at least what, 2 days walk, 3 days walk. Where's the thing?
At least 2.
How many disc uses do you have?
Just one right now.
You sure it's just 1?
I think so. That's all I had marked.
You're
But
right. It is 1. You have 1 right now. Today's the 21st. You get another one back on the 23rd.
so why don't we teleport up there, and then by the time we're ready to come back, we probably got another one.
So you are in the cave with everybody. So somebody there would know about the Venom Fang thing, and would say, "Are you guys gonna ask Venom Fang to help in that fight?" Sounds like an open field battle against orcs is exactly where he'd be really useful.
Yeah, I think there's no harm in asking, right?
Sure. Probably better off there than down in the caverns. I've got one spell left. I can do ascending.
You have a sending stone. You can send him once per
Yeah.
day
Oh, that's right.
using the stone.
That's right. Yeah.
I actually think I have it, unless you wrote it down too.
No.
So I will use the sending stone for Venom Fang. And what am I saying? Just, you know, tell him that we're fighting orcs at Dellmon Ranch. And we could use his help.
Yeah. Why don't we tell them to meet us there in the morning? Because we can stay here overnight and then teleport in the morning.
We'll teleport, like, they don't know time in this world, so like first light or something like that. Dawn, what is it?
Dawn.
Dawn morning?
Yeah.
Okay, I started thinking that was night for some reason.
No, dusk is as night.
Dusk, yeah, okay. Okay, Venom Fang. We are asking if you would help us fight orcs at Dellmon Ranch. Planning to teleport there at dawn.
Okay, I will meet you there, and I will feast on orc.
Sweet. He's gonna join us.
Maybe orcs his favorite food.
No, elves are
Maybe.
his favorite food.
That's right.
I am his favorite food.
Right. And if you've got one sending left, Grimgar, you could send somebody else if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know who's actually there already in
You should probably tell
total.
someone that a dragon's gonna show up, right? Just tell what's his name? The guy who's
Golbaz?
descended me. Golbaz, yeah. Or Liberté.
Don't know. Yeah, I guess we don't know for sure that he's there, but he's usually been fighting the orcs.
I don't know why he would leave. They haven't won yet.
All
But
right.
we know Golbaz is there.
Yeah, why don't I tell Golbaz? All right, I'll use sending then and say, Golbaz, we've asked Venomfang, a green dragon, to help fight the orcs. He will be there tomorrow morning along with us. Don't attack him.
Understood. You have made quite a number of interesting allies. I'm told you're friends with a lich?
Don't have any more standing to respond to that.
I
That
don't
was
think the Lich likes us very much, to be honest.
I don't know. I'd say he's a friend.
all right.
We avoided the monastery because we thought he was going to probably kill us.
All right. So you guys can take your long rest. I'm gonna bring Anna and Louise back in the match. Remember, you get half your hit dice back.
Hey.
Anna Louise gets 1,000,000 sorcery points back. Oh, she was down to 2. She also had a level 3 spell and a level 1 spell left, and that was it. She was saving the 3 in case somebody died.
That's nice of her.
Yeah. Alright. I gotta get something out. I'll be right back, and then we'll do this.
Sweet. So I gotta make a thing for my what's it called? Clear Mind Tome.
Attunement?
No, I gotta get 48 hours in order to gain a permanent +2 to intelligence.
Oh, that's right.
So I think he said I could get 8 hours today. He said additional 6. So I only have to, I only have to meditate for 4 hours. So wouldn't I have 4 hours free time overnight?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, you should have 4 hours.
Wonder if he accounted for that or not.
Okay. Was anybody doing any other attunement stuff?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I only have to meditate for 4 hours. So
Mhm.
the other 4 hours of rest, did you already account for that for my Clear Mind Tome?
Yeah, that's why I was saying you get basically 24 hours for free over the first 6 days, because at night you can read for 4.
Okay, so
So the first
I
night
should
you get a total of 10.
total of 10. Okay,
Yep. So
that
day 1
perfect.
done, 10 hours.
Sweet. Yeah, that's really good. I only need 38 more.
Yep. What else are you switching, Erkin?
I'm gonna put the Ember Helm back on, get rid of the Ring of Protection.
Okay.
And I don't see that Skimmy in the list.
In the list. I mean, I made it up.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what it does anymore. I can't see it. I don't know where to find it.
It's in our it's in the journal under magic items. Elemental Vorpal Scimitar.
Elemental there.
Yeah, all of these things you guys are getting are called elemental something. Elemental Staff of Healing. What was Maxon's thing? Elemental Cowl.
Yeah.
And Elemental
awesome.
Vorpal Scimitar.
It's weird. If you double click it, it just kind of sits there in the map background.
That's how all of these things work. Because, so when I have monsters up, and I'll have 10 of them up, I just line them up across the top, and then you double click them to open them again. So it minimizes it. So you can bounce through. My problem is that I X out of them all the time and then have to reopen them and reorganize. Apparently, every DM who uses Roll20 has that problem, so it'd be nice if they could come up with something better. But, it's just natural to just X out of it, X out of it, X out of it, then you gotta find it and open it again. It's a huge pain in the ass. Anything else before you guys teleport?
Do we want to use any scrying thing?
Oh, with the mirror, the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of the fire cult now? No, I don't know if we know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh,
I
we
don't
were
know
good
if there's
then.
anything we want to scry on. Well, do we want to use a crystal ball on something?
On like coal baths to see their situation, but I mean we're going there right now, so I guess that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll see in a couple minutes. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I think we're good.
Alright, I'll think about it in the meantime, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we'll use it later tonight. But okay, I think we're good to go, right?
Yep.
Does anybody have any spells they want to have used?
I'll spend 10 minutes inspiring everyone.
Okay, if you're doing that, I'll just do telepathic bond just because.
I would use aid on people before we do anything.
Okay. We'll do all of those things.
If you're gonna use aid, then I won't bother to inspire because it's just temporary hit points.
All right, you get one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, wait, aid isn't temporary hit points though.
It's temporary
no?
max hit points, right?
Yeah.
It's a different
Oh.
thing. It is not temporary hit points.
Aha. Okay. All right. I'll still do it.
And I'm just gonna, for Anna Louise, I'm gonna write it down because trying to fuck with the character sheet and remember this shit is just impossible with everything else I'm doing. So
So we get
Quiz
plus
modes.
15 to our max hit points, or do you have to roll for it?
okay, so 8 a.m. We're doing telepathic bond.
Yes, sir.
8 a.m. telepathic bond. We're also doing aid at 8 a.m. So tell me what happens.
What do we get for aid?
I don't
3
know.
people get 15 max hit points. So I guess the same 3 probably me, Grimgar, and there.
Okay. So
15,
15, so I'm at 139 again.
78.
And then you're doing temporary hit points, Mungar?
Yes. Hold on. Let's put that in. I get. Let's see. It's level plus charisma, so levels 16. Charisma is plus 1, so 17 hit points. Temporary hit
And
points.
that's everybody?
Temporary. 6 creatures. So yeah, everyone that's going.
Okay. Guess I can put that on our character sheet if she's just getting. How many did you say? 20?
17.
17.
Oh, sorry. 17. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you are attuned to the disc?
Yeah, I took off. I took off the thrower.
That sucks.
Put it on it. Took it right back off.
I guess if you have an hour, you can just switch.
Yeah. It's the heal staff for the rank insignia, the other thing. So
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Roll your D100.
okay.
Let's see what you rolled.
Ooh, not good.
39. Okay, I need to look at the spell. You have been there before. This was where you went right before you met Erkin.
Yep.
Teleport. Familiarity.
Mishap.
Viewed once, seen casually. Very familiar. I would say seen casually. Because you've been there once. Right? Let's see
Okay.
if it says that. Does it have a definition? No. So a 39 under seen casually is similar area. You appear in the closest similar place. All right. Well, the good news is the Desert Valley is full of ranches. And actually, the closest similar place. Okay. You arrive there. Are you on this map?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You arrive there, and you find yourselves at a old battleground. And by old, I mean not today, but pretty recent. You appear at a spot that has definitely been a recent battleground.
Hmm.
That didn't work like I thought it would.
Can we tell what direction we need to go based on?
Yeah, I'm not going to
Turn.
make you roll. You have a ranger with you who
Okay.
is from this area. Erkin knows where you guys are.
Cool.
He doesn't get to use his ranger stuff. So this is his ranger stuff, doing stuff.
Wait.
Oh. You
Oh,
banned him from using ranger stuff?
No, it's just hard to ever use ranger stuff unless you're like traveling cross country as part of a cannonball run.
I see. Yeah, we don't do that.
well, I guess we should probably head that way. Carefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, you're only off by 8 miles. So that takes you 2.5 hours.
Okay.
So you end up arriving 2.5 hours later than you told everybody you were going to. And telepathic bond has, of course, ended unless you cast it again. You would have to take 10 minutes to do that.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so you arrive at Dellmon Ranch. Venom Fang is there, but he's kind of staying away from the elves and such, and everybody looks really uncomfortable. And when you get there, you figure out why you ended up teleported to that other place that was kind of close. Dellmon Ranch has pretty recently been a battlefield. Perhaps more than once. There's no sign of any ranchers. Instead, looking around the Allied forces, you instead see units from the Knights of Samular and the Order of the Gauntlet. You see a group of Emerald Enclave druids and a quite large group of High Forest elves with their grung companions. Maxon, Grimgar, and Theron don't recognize anyone who's there except Kolbaz. Erkin probably recognizes a bunch of the elves.
And Liberté's not there?
You guys don't recognize anyone except Kolbaz.
Okay.
Guess I'll go up to Colbass then.
Okay.
Check in.
Ah,
Colbass.
you're here. I thought you would be here a little earlier.
Sorry, our teleportation spell didn't work as accurately as we had hoped.
Ah, I see. Well, it's good you're here now because it's getting close to time for us to put our plan into action.
Great.
What's the plan?
Do you know anything about what's been going on?
No.
Okay. Cliff notes. A storm giant named Haon the Punisher led an attack against the elven city of Silvery Moon. He led an army of ogres, cloud giants, and goblins trying to take over Silvery Moon. Silvery Moon fought them off, and they retreated here and joined forces with the Ice Shield Orcs. The High Forest Elves had been winning the fight until Haon showed up, and he's been pushing them back ever since. Then their numbers were bolstered even more when he declared himself leader of both Howling Hatred and Crushing Wave, and dozens of cultists showed up to join his army. The elves called in the Emerald Enclave, the Order of the Gauntlet, and the Knights of Samular, and even asked for help from Yartar, though all they could afford to send was me.
Holy shit.
But the Red Lady and I have come up with a plan. Our army here is going to attack the Orcs' front line, while the Red Lady and another army, including Chief Yellen and Liberté, are going to attack the supply lines from behind. Haon will be forced to send most of his personal guards back to the supply lines to help, and that's where you come in. He will be fairly undefended, so you all can attack him at his headquarters and kill him. Without Haon, everyone else should abandon the Orcs, who will be easy to defeat once they're back on their own.
Okay.
That's good.
So we're pretty important then.
We don't really have anybody else who could take on Haon except me, and I guess the Red Lady, and it would be difficult to win either of our fights without us. So, yeah. I mean, if you weren't coming, I'm not really sure what we would do. Probably just hold them off until you were free.
All right. Well, good thing we're here then.
What is Haon weak to anything in particular? What do you know about him?
He's a cloud giant.
Okay.
God, I mean, I guess I can roll to see what Kolbaz knows about cloud giants.
I'd ask Theron first. Theron, what do you know about cloud giants?
Okay, let me
Storm giant,
check
whatever
my
it is.
book. Was it history?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Haon is a storm giant. He has cloud giants under him. Yeah, you can roll history. That's fine.
History? Okay.
Oh man, you don't know what a storm giant is.
Oh, a storm what?
Do you have inspiration you want to use?
No.
Okay.
Don't have inspiration.
He's the Theron. You want us to fight a giant storm?
So how would one
no.
fight a storm?
A storm giant. Let's see. I think Kolbaz. I think I have a character sheet for him. I should. I mean, he did almost kill Arkin.
So close.
Almost had him. Okay. Intelligence. Okay.
1 in 20 chance to chop off his head.
He says.
Times 3.
He'll be killed.
He says, well, I mean, he's a storm giant, so he would be immune to lightning and thunder. And I believe cold doesn't work on him as well as it should. But other than that, you should be able to hurt him pretty easily.
All right.
So Kolbaz gives you directions to where his headquarters is, and tells you how to get there without being seen by the armies. And
what about our dragon friend here?
Well, we're going to use him in the fight against the front lines.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, when it was get there without being seen, I assumed he wasn't coming with us. So.
Right. What you're going to do is when you get there, there should be a bunch of troops there guarding him. When they take off to go defend the supplies, wait until they're out of sight, and go kill the storm giant. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
So,
So you guys can head off, and when we feel the time is right, we will begin our attack.
Okay.
good luck.
Okay.
I wish I had taken that one ability to change my spells to different elemental things.
So you guys,
All these light spells.
you guys kind of march off in the direction that Kolbaz had pointed at, but the camera does not follow the party. The camera stays with Kolbaz, and time kind of speeds up, and it's a little bit later in the day because he has waited for you all to get in position. And then, when the time is right, Kolbaz whispers a spell, casting Meteor Swarm. The meteors fall from the sky, annihilating hundreds of orcs. And with a scream, the elves charge. Now, I have a surprise for you. You're going to be controlling this fight. And each token, except for Venom Fang and the enemy giants, are swarms. A swarm is a single token which represents many creatures. Your team has 8 units, so you're each going to control 2. And I need to know who is going to control which of those so that I can hand them out. So here are the 8 choices. You each have to take 2 of them, and we're going to do the front line fight to see how this fight goes. So
Okay.
the most difficult this is in order of how complex it is to control these. So you know you're not going to want to have one person that's running two complicated tokens. The hardest one to control is Kolbaz with some Harpers. Why is that complicated? Because he's got high level spells. Unit 2, Emerald Enclave. Unit 3, Venom Fang and his legendary actions. Unit 4, Order of the Gauntlet. Unit 5, Knights of Samular. Unit 6, High Forest Elven Archers. Unit 7, High Forest Elven Skirmishers. Unit 8, Grung Swarm.
Cool.
So those are the 8 units. And I'm not going to tell you what any of them can do.
So we gotta split this up between the 4 of us.
Yep, but so each of you gets 2 of them, and then I'll move you to the battlefield, and we'll roll initiative.
A Venom Fang.
You want Venom Fang?
Yeah.
Do you want to take Venom Fang and the Order? Or the Knights?
I could do Venom Fang in the night.
Okay.
Is that a final answer on Ryan?
I mean, I think it's good. I think he made the decision, so I think that is enough for me. Does anybody want to do high level spells, or should I take care of Kolbaz?
You might be best for that because I don't like Kolbaz.
True. Yeah, okay.
Kolbaz
I'll take
kills
Kolbaz. Well, do we know what kind of fighters each of these groups are? And obviously the archers are obvious. Knights are probably what, paladin type fighters?
Yeah. Let me hold on.
Fighters.
I'm giving Ryan control of his 2 groups, so hold on here.
Okay.
Somewhere in your journal, there should be a Venom Fang thing now. What was the other one you were doing? Knights?
Yeah, Knights of Samular.
And I added Knights of Samular for you too. Okay, Emerald Enclave. Has up to 6 level spells. And is all druid spells. Basically, what the Emerald Enclave can do each turn is cast 2 cantrips and 1 leveled spell, because there's so many people.
Okay.
So each turn, the Emerald Enclave Swarm will cast 2 cantrips and 1 leveled spell.
Erkin or Maxon, either of you guys interested in that one?
Not really.
I'll do it.
Erkin? Okay. Erkin will do Emerald Enclave.
Okay.
Then we got Order of the Gauntlet.
Did you find those, Ryan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm looking at them now.
Okay, there's that one for Chris. Order of the Gauntlet. Treat them... They're paladins. Each turn, the Order of the Gauntlet Swarm makes 3 attacks or casts a spell and makes 1 attack.
Okay. Erkin or Maxon?
Take that one.
You'll take that one? Okay. Maxon will take the Order.
Okay. Done?
3 left. High Force Elven Archers.
Yeah, they're archers.
How many attacks do they get? 1 for each person?
Elven archers. The swarm makes 4 attacks or casts fairy fire and makes 2 attacks.
Okay. What do you guys think? I'll take whatever one you guys don't end up wanting. If you want to skip this one for now. See what the other 2 do first.
Yes, let's pass.
Pass on the archers for now.
Okay, the Elven Skirmishers makes 4 attacks. They're a melee unit, but they also have a reaction to add 2 to their AC, and as a bonus action, they can either move up to their speed to a hostile creature or try to hide. And they have Mask of the Wild, so they can attempt to hide even in a lightly obscured area. Because they're a group of combat elves. And then the Grung. The Grum makes 4 attacks or makes 2 attacks and uses Mesmerizing Chur.
What's Mesmerizing? Sure.
They attempt to stun enemies within 15 feet.
Ooh. Like all enemies within 15 feet?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
They like sing at them.
Alright. You guys have any preference on the last 3?
How many are we each taking?
We
2.
each get 1 more. Us 3. Archers, skirmishers, or swarm?
What's the swarm?
The Grung.
They have 4 attacks or 2 attacks and mesmerizing chur,
Yes.
which is a stun.
I'll just take the archers, I guess.
Okay. Chris, you want the skirmishers or the ground?
I'll do the skirmishers.
Okay, I'll take the ground.
Okay, so that should, with the exception of the Grung, that should all be in your journals. No. So you can look at the character things for you. Alright, Meteor Swarm has just been called down by Kolbaz, so The Kolbaz unit does not have that spell slot because it got used. And here is the battlefield. And where everyone is lined up on the battlefield, you've got, on the opposing side, 3 remaining swarms of Ice Shield Orcs, 2 Cloud Giants, 2 swarms of Goblins of the River Shiv clan, a swarm of Howling Hatred, and a swarm of Crushing Wave.
This is cool.
Yeah, I think it is. Do you guys understand your character sheets?
I think so.
So the way the character sheet works for an NPC is that on the left side you've got AC, max hit points, speed, stats. Underneath that would be saving throws and skills. And then any damage resistances and stuff, the languages. Underneath that are the features they have. So, for example, the High Forest Elven Skirmishers have concentrated group. The swarm takes double damage from areas of effect. So if you get hit with a fireball, you're going to take double damage because you've got so many people clumped together. Not every swarm has that. Some are better at evading than others, but a bunch of them, and the bad guys have it too. AoEs work really good on swarms. But since they're elves, they have advantage against being charmed. And since they're a forest combat group, they can hide, like I said. And then some of your units have bonus actions. Those will be on the bottom left. That'll list what your bonus actions are. And then on the top right will be all the actions you can take. Pay attention to if your group has multi-attack, because it lists all the things you can do as part of one action. So if you take the multi-attack action, you can do whatever that says you can do. Some groups have, for example, longsword, and then below that, longsword half health, meaning that you do less damage once you're below half health, because you've got less people who are attacking. Again, the same is true for the enemies. When they get weak enough, their attacks get weaker. And then if you have any reactions, those would be bottom right. Obviously, opportunity attack, everybody always has that reaction, but these are like other reactions that they have. And then if you have any spells, those are listed across the bottom. Any general questions?
Do I have a Kolbaz sheet?
Yeah, you can't find it?
No.
Okay, click on Kolbaz, hold shift, and double click.
I don't have control over Kolbaz. I don't know.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
I somehow didn't give you that one. That's why you couldn't find it.
Yeah. Here we go. He's here.
So if you look at Kolbaz's spell slots, if you look at the very, very bottom right, he's got
Meteor Storm done.
He's got 0 there, yep. So he's already used that. Kolbaz can also use shield on his unit without using a spell slot.
Okay, so free shield per turn.
It's not the same thing as regular shield though. Read what that reaction says.
Oh, okay. If I attack, I can use inspiration. Okay. Cool.
And you only get one reaction a turn, right? So it doesn't affect your AC. You can just have the damage to an attack. Not a saving throw, an attack. Okay, and remember, that's because it's not just Kolbaz, it's him and a bunch of Harpers. So that's why it's called Kolbaz's unit instead of just Kolbaz. And that's also why, look at his multi-attack. Kolbaz's unit casts 1 spell and makes 3 weapon attacks. He's got people defending him. Understand?
Yes.
So you can cast a spell and then do 3 short bow attacks if you wanted, because that's the Harpers attacking.
Okay. Cool.
The only group on your team that's 1 guy is Venomfang. every other one of you have to understand is like 30 people. Okay? All right, so we are going to do initiative, so make sure what you're going to do for rolling initiative is you're going to have the character sheet open and make sure you have your token selected. And on the top left, there's a little picture of a die that says init underneath it. And that's how you roll your initiative.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I was reading a spell.
You have to make sure you have your token selected. Go to the character sheet. And on the top left, there's a little picture of a die and it says init underneath it. And that's how you're going to roll your initiative. And I think the giants are all I got left.
I need 2 GM for my rolls.
Yeah, so you want to switch that to public.
Yeah, that mess up the... Oh, I went in there.
No, it should be fine. For initiative, it doesn't matter. Stuff disappears only when I move the token to the GM layer, so you can't see it. Alright, so there should have been 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Well, I only count 11, so we're missing 2.
Probably mine.
Did you roll yours?
I don't see the archers or the unit in my journal.
So under
So wait, this whole time you haven't looked at your character sheets yet?
Huh?
You haven't looked at your character sheets yet? You haven't found them?
I haven't found them, no.
There should be a folder on the right side of your journal that says Heian. Right?
it's above the magic items and the creatures.
Or rather, it says War.
War?
Yeah, it says War, yeah.
It's near the top.
I only have player tokens.
Below that.
Player no. Oh, war. Found the war one. Okay.
Yep.
Click them and then hit initiative on them.
Yeah, but you gotta have your token selected in order for it to show up in the initiative tracker.
Okay.
Hopefully you get a low initiative so you can look at your character sheets
Yeah,
after
you
that.
should have said earlier that you did, because I was like describing what was on the how to find everything on the character sheets, and you didn't have it open, and I didn't know that.
Damn it, Robert.
If it says double next to the spell, is that you just do the same spell twice, or is it double the effect, or like what's going on there?
Which spell are you talking about?
Like cure wounds and healing word.
Yeah, it deals double healing because because multiple people are casting it, so it deals double. Rob, are you gonna roll your initiative?
You rolled Maxon's initiative.
Did that work?
Why did you roll Maxon's initiative?
I clicked on. I have the high forest archers selected. I don't know why.
Wait, no, that's not Maxon's initiative.
It's
Or
not?
is it? Yeah, it is. You rolled Maxon's.
It says high forest.
You gotta
Elven
roll
skirmisher.
the initiative out of their character sheet.
Oh.
It's a little dice next to the actions. Like right next to the,
Oh, I
left.
see it.
Yeah, it's a little... It's in it.
You click on your token first.
Yeah, make sure you click on your...
Yeah, that's one. Now you gotta do the other one.
It's this guy right here.
You gotta have his character sheet open when you roll it.
Yeah.
You did it. Okay.
They were 2 GM, I think, so you want to change that too. I think that defaulted to that.
It's because I was doing stuff with them earlier and testing stuff, and I didn't want you guys to see all of the rolls in the chat, because then you would have wondered what the fuck's that all about. So,
Makes
because
sense.
I wanted this to be a surprise, because I thought it was going to be really cool.
Yeah.
All right. The meteor swarm comes down, and the High Forest Elven skirmishers get to act first.
It's me. They can shoot or stab, and they can only move 30 feet.
But they can take a bonus action to dash toward hostile enemies.
I don't think we should do that right away, so I will shoot someone with a bow.
Okay.
That
That is 4 short bow attacks with a range of 80/320.
Alright, let's move them. This other side of this bush.
That's a tree.
The tree. Yes, everything's big. And I'll shoot this cloud giant.
Those rocks and craters on the field are from the meteor swarm. That's what that's all about. That's how big meteor swarm is, by the way.
Aaron doesn't know Meteor Swarm.
No, I don't even have 9th level spells
Why
yet.
don't you click that, Travis, so they can see how much damage it would be?
1 mile. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Okay, it's 71
It's both of
fire and 66 bludgeoning, and there are 4 of them.
Wow.
Holy
Blazing
shit.
orbs of fire plummet to the ground at 4 different points you can see within range, and the range is a mile.
My God.
What are we fighting?
It's a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning, or half on a success.
He's talking about Colbez's spell.
That is how ridiculous that spell is, and that's why it left 2 gigantic craters in the ground. It's a 40-foot radius sphere, Travis.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. That's why he led with that. So you shot a short bow at who?
Okay.
At the cloud giant. 12 does not hit. So what happens is the arrows rain down and he just like swipes them out of the sky.
How about 16? 16 and 20.
Oh, you okay. You made 4 attacks, that's right. Okay. Yeah, those first 3 all hit. So the giant takes 19, 22, and 28 from your first 3 attacks.
What sound do they make? Okay.
As all those arrows rain down. Okay?
I think that's my turn.
Okay. No bonus action. Kolbaz.
Question: how does bonus actions work for Colbez?
Does he have any bonus actions?
Well, if I use Crown of Stars, he can use a bonus action to send out a star.
Yeah, I mean, he can do that and cast a spell. That's fine.
So, like, next turn, he'll get
Yes, he can do that.
a spell and a bonus action spell?
Yes. Well, it's not.
Okay.
You're not casting a spell.
Right, it's a bonus action.
Right. The
Okay.
bonus actions listed on the character sheet are just bonus actions in addition to whatever the default rules say. So, as an example, the default rules, like reaction of opportunity attack, that's not listed on everybody's character sheets, but everybody can do opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you weren't counting it as an action. Not like
Nope.
his
Nope, he
spell
can do
for-
both.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll start with the Crown of Stars then. So I'll
Okay.
give myself 7 stars, and then use the bonus action to attack.
What's the
Let's
range?
see, it's 120 feet. I think I'm just in range of this guy.
Yep.
I'm in range of that guy, but can I technically hit the Goblin Swarm over
Uh-huh.
here? Okay, I'm gonna go for the Goblin Swarm
Goblin swarm. All right.
with a Crown of Star.
Roll it up. Oh my god. 14? Are you serious? That's a miss.
Okay. That's the first thing. That's a spell.
And these are swarms too, so none of their ACs are very high. Just 14 is just a little short.
Yeah,
I mean, none of your ACs are all that high either. I mean, some of the melee units have like 18, but
So I never shoot stuff. So am I in range with the short bow? 80 by 120. I don't know what that really means.
320 means 80 you can attack, 320 you can attack at disadvantage.
So
So
between 80 and 320, it's a disadvantage.
yes.
Okay, so like if I shot right now, it'll be all at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay,
Which
we'll
you
do
may
that.
decide is fine. Yeah. Who are you shooting at?
Yeah. Same group.
Goblins. Okay. Roll a disadvantage. There's a disadvantage toggle. Yep. Natural 1, 23, and 23. All right. So you deal 38 damage to the goblins.
And I'm gonna just move backwards with him because
Okay.
I take extra damage on
AoEs.
area effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The River Shiv Goblin Swarm. Now there's 2 of them. Well, this group on the left is going to charge. They have a speed of 30 feet. So they're going to move up 30 feet, and they're going to make short bow attacks on the Grung. Let's see here. Normal, public. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 against the Grung. The Grung have an AC of 14. Now, because the character sheet's a little different, when you get hit, what you're going to do to affect your health is click your token. In the green box above the token, click that. A box will appear above it. And to remove health, type negative, whatever amount it's going down, and then hit enter.
That's what I always do.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you did it on your open character sheet or not. So
Nah.
whoever the Grung is, you take 25, 17, and 28 from the Goblin Swarm firing arrows at you.
25,
17 and 28.
18.
Couldn't find that. Where is it?
28.
What, the health? Do you normally do your health on your character sheet?
For the 2 characters.
You need to tell me what you're looking for.
The health? How do you subtract health?
So you
Click on your tokens,
Oh, on the
and then in the green circle, if you click the green circle, you can hit minus, and then how much damage you took.
Oh, okay.
And then if you hit, so you would click your token, click the green circle, type in minus, whatever, and then press enter, and it'll subtract however much you typed.
Alright, that works.
The other Grung Swarm, what they're gonna do, let's see, where's my measuring stick? Measure from, what the fuck? Why isn't it letting me measure, goddammit?
Yeah, I can't do it either.
No? That works.
I mean, roll 20 is like completely fucking up.
Oh.
Me.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh the page.
Yeah, it's fucking up for me too. Oh no.
Like I couldn't move the map correctly. Hopefully, when this refreshes, it'll be fine. It's just been such a horrible disaster lately. Okay, yeah, they're gonna attack the elven skirmishers. They'll move up 10 feet, and then they'll be 80 feet away, so they can just shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 14.
I can't tell you anything yet.
Okay,
'Cause
your,
I'm
your AC is
loaded.
18. So the first one misses, and the next 3 hit. So you can look and do your health after that. He's got 20 more feet of movement, so they're gonna move and try to get behind this boulder as much as they can. All right. You get 3 legendary actions per turn, Venom Fang.
Right.
So if you want to use a legendary action now, you can.
Not as close as I'd like him to be. Is his wing attack? He can then fly up to half his speed. Boy.
Right. So you wouldn't be able to hit anybody, but you could fly.
I could move, yeah. He didn't really want to get hit though.
Doesn't?
Oh. Have his flying speed though. He can fly pretty far. He can go 80 feet. Maybe he'll move over by these stupid goblins and prepare to eat some of them.
Yeah. So you can
He'll do
You
that.
can move 40 feet then, and that costs
Okay.
2 actions, so you've got 1 left.
Yeah. He's gonna move just to the left of this tree then
Okay.
over here. So that's what I'll do.
So he moves forward. Okay, Cloud Giant.
The dragon doesn't want to get killed in this stupid fight.
Yeah, the giants are going to charge 2. Speed is 40 feet. So this giant rushes up 40 feet, reaches down, picks up a big fucking rock, and throws it at the Order of the Gauntlet. And I think that's a miss.
Slow.
With his plus 12, Order of the Gauntlet, what's your AC?
It's Rob, right?
16? Or no, the Order of the Gauntlet is 18.
18. All right, that's a
But it
miss.
says shield in parentheses, so I don't know what it is.
That means that their AC is that because they have shields.
Oh, okay.
The parentheses on an NPC like that, next to their AC, it just kind of gives a brief explanation of why their AC is whatever it is. So the point of that would be if you had one knight and he swung two-handed, then you have to remember his AC goes down by 2 because he doesn't have the shield anymore. So it's a key to the DM. Remember that the AC is less. You guys are basically learning how to be DMs.
Ooh.
With the different ways that their actions work and everything like that. Okay, the other cloud giant. Knights of Samular or High Forest Elves. He's going to go for High Forest Elves. So 40 feet. And he also throws a rock. Whoa, that's a 20. High Forest Elven Skirmishers take 33 damage as a rock crushes a whole bunch of them. Do you still have more than half your hit points? Or are you under half?
I am over. Hold on.
Just remember, once you go under half, you have to use the lower version of your attacks.
I'm under half. I'm not. I'm not under half.
I'm sure you passed 5th grade math.
No, why is it so difficult?
Legendary action, Venom Fang? You got 1 left. If you don't use it, you're not going to get to use it at all because you can only go after an enemy and your turn's coming up.
Nah, he can't do anything else. Tail attack is
Okay. That's fine. So
15 feet. I don't think he's going that far.
So I put on the turn order, just so you know, I put legendary after each enemy as a reminder. So there's 5 enemies, so you have 5 chances to use your 3 legendaries each turn.
Okay.
High Forest Elven Archers. that is.
Who's
That's
that?
Rob.
It's Rob.
Yep.
Oh, Archer's turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
You get
do.
2 turns in a both your turns are in back to back.
I'll do the multi attack
Mm-hmm.
with I guess heavy crossbows.
High Forest Elven archers don't have heavy crossbows.
Or longbow.
Longbow. Okay, the range on the longbow is 150, 600. Who are you attacking?
Yeah. I'll attack. I guess I'll attack their swarm.
Which
Their goblin swarm.
the goblin swarm on in the middle there?
This one?
There's two.
No, this one right
One
here.
on the left? Okay.
And this
You
one.
are less than 150 feet away, so you don't have disadvantage. Also note that as a bonus action, you have a thing called Archer's Eye. You can use that 3 times a day. And so they can use a bonus action to add 1d10 to its next attack or damage roll with a longbow or short bow. You
Sure, I'll
don't
use
have
one
to
now.
use it. You're going to use it on your first one?
No. For the next attack, do I have to use it now for the next attack?
Yeah, you decide to use it and then you roll. You can only use it on one of your 4 attacks.
I won't use one now.
You're
Then.
not going to
I'll
use
wait.
it at all. Okay. So make 4 longbow attacks against that group of goblins. That's an 18.
Oh, I'm still on 2 GM. How do I take that off?
On the top, there should be a
Oh,
toggle.
public.
That says, public. So 18, that's 24 damage. 21, that's 24 damage. And 21, that's 24 damage. Pretty... Oh, wait.
One more, right?
I'm sorry, that third one. The third one was the
Third one's a
natural one. So that's a miss. And your fourth one was also a miss.
Oh.
Their attack modifier isn't super high. Their damage is really high because there's so many of them shooting.
Okay.
3d8 plus 9. I mean, that's ridiculous. Okay. Do you going to move at all? They have a speed of 40.
I'll stay I guess I'll move back a little bit.
Yeah, you're archers, so you don't have to charge up. Okay, Order of the Gauntlet, you're up.
I'll I wonder if I should cast a spell first.
If you want, we can switch Order of the Gauntlet with Knights of Samuelar, so you don't have to go back to back, and you can have a second to think. Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here with me.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, if it was your characters, I'd be like, no, you should know your shit. But you guys have never seen these things before, so swapping those is fine. Of course, now Ryan has to go twice in a row, but.
No, because then Rob will be in between.
Oh, that's
me.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Helps
better.
both of you.
Better
Okay,
for me too.
Knights of Samuelar then.
All right. So this cloud giant, he's on the ground. If I wanted to melee him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then I'm gonna move
No, he's
up.
a cloud, Ryan.
He's a
Well,
cloud. He's a
I
giant
don't know.
cloud.
I don't know if he's like in the air. I'm gonna move up on him, and I've got multi attack. I can talk. 4 attacks, so I'm gonna attack him 4 times with flail.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and click that.
They go charging in.
2, 3, 4. There goes. There it
I
goes.
don't know how to use these spells.
13 is a miss. And 22 is a hit. Beat the shit out of that giant.
Yeah, some good attacks. And then as a bonus action,
Just click them, Rob, so you can read them.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout encouragement to the Order of the Gauntlet Swarm. So they get 1d4 they can add to their to 1 attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, it's your bonus action. Why don't you click that so everybody can
Yep.
see what you're doing? Leadership.
So you get to add 1d4 to an attack roll or saving throw. Rob.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't use it by the time my turn, that character's turn comes up, then it gets lost.
Yeah, so Rob, what Elemental Weapon is saying is that it's a concentration spell, and when you use it, a weapon you touch becomes a magic weapon. You get to pick acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. And until the spell ends, which means either an hour or you lose concentration, you get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and deal an extra 1d4 damage of whatever type you chose. Whatever damage type you chose.
Okay.
So you're like infusing
But
the weapon.
I can only cast it as a level 3 spell? This
Yes.
is in the 3 slot? Okay.
Yes.
I don't see anything higher.
You don't
than
have
that,
anything
so.
higher than that, right? So it's only a
Yeah,
level
they are
3 spell.
just. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I guess I'll use that.
Okay. Which element?
Lightning.
Okay. So you add. So all the unit adds lightning to their weapons. So you can make 1 attack because you cast a spell.
This guy. I'll do longsword, I guess.
Okay, and since you've got that thing from Ryan, you should just use it on this attack. So make your attack, and if it's a miss, you can add the d4. Unless you were going to save it for a saving throw. 12 would be a miss. The Cloud Giant's AC is 14. Do you want to use the d4?
Yes.
Okay, roll a d4. Oh, no.
Damn.
Still a miss.
Oh, well.
All right, but you still have... So I'm going to add concentration to your token. You still have that spell rolling with the electricity. So next turn you can attack 4 times with it, assuming you don't lose concentration.
Okay.
Venom Fang is up.
Alright, Venom Fang can fly 80 feet. He wants to fly over by these goblins here. And he wants to use his poison breath.
Okay. What's the
And
cone
hit.
size?
60-foot cone.
Okay, and I assume you measured it. Yep,
Yeah.
you can hit both of them. Great.
Okay.
So Venom Fang flies over and with the poison
Yeah.
breath.
Let me click it. Oh, I guess.
Yep.
It's-
Yep. Welcome
Who would it-
welcome to being a DM.
Right.
My life sucks.
How do you type this shit in? I never remember how to do this part.
You type in /roll, and then space, and then 20d6. Welcome to being a DM. My life sucks. That's really nice.
Oh my
Constitution saving.
God.
All right. The goblins fail,
Holy dick and balls.
and the cloud giant succeeds.
Super succeeds.
Yep. So the cloud giant takes 38. 38. And the goblins take 154 because they take double. Double from areas of effect. The goblins take 154. They had 126 health left. So Venom Fang just... These goblins, they... And this entire unit of goblins just dies.
Wow.
Just
He's like eating them after he's poisoned.
He pukes all over the... Yeah, their bodies start to decompose from the poison.
It's a good dragon.
And he starts eating them, yep. So what you'll do now is at the start of your next turn, Ryan, you'll roll a d6. And if you get a 5 or 6, he gets that back.
Okay.
Otherwise, you got to use other stuff.
Got it.
I think you got
And
20 feet left.
I think he'll just fly back here by these ground. Try to set up another breath if he could.
Hey.
All right, I just want to get through the first round and then we'll stop. Ice Shield Orcs, 2 units of those. Oh, 3 units of those, I'm sorry. They have aggressive, so they can move double toward a hostile enemy. So this unit's going to move all the way up on the Knights of Samular. They are not flanking. Not quite. So that group of Ice Shield Orcs is going to make 4 Great Axe attacks. So 1. Oops, that's a whisper. That's a 14 to hit, Knights of Samular. Does that hit?
Miss, nope, 18.
Alright. Great Axe. Miss. Natural 20, that's
Ooh,
40
that does it.
damage. And 25, so you take a total of 63.
63. Okay, I can't use my ability. Doesn't matter on that. Okay, got it.
Okay.
63.
That's the first one. The second one is also going to use its ability to dash and is going to run up to the Elven Skirmishers.
Can they use their thing to get plus AC? Let's
Is
see.
it a reaction?
It's a reaction.
+2 or whatever.
Sure.
It's 2 to its AC against 1 melee attack. to
Against
hit it.
1 attack. So let's see if they hit first. First attack, 19.
Hit.
Your AC is 18. So do you want to add +2 to your AC for that attack?
Yes.
Okay. So that misses. Wow, that was like the perfect example.
Worked out.
Immediately. All right.
Exactly what you wanted to happen.
Miss. Hit. You take 30,
Damn.
33 slashing.
Called it.
That's really funny. It immediately is relevant. Alright, let's see what this last group can do. So it's 30 feet there. They can't get to the dragon even if they wanted. They can't really get to anybody. They don't really want to go toward the dragon. So they'll go there. That's their bonus action. And then they can short bow. So they're going to shoot at the Order of the Gauntlet, who is right in front of them. So Order of the Gauntlet, natural 1. 26. Order of the Gauntlet takes 21 damage. Do you have any special concentration thing? Warcasters. The swarm has advantage on checks to maintain concentration, and does not suffer disadvantage for making ranged attacks within 5 feet of an enemy. Did you know you had that, Rob?
That's cool. That's the Warcasters?
Yeah, do you see that on your sheet on the left side?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep, so your unit has that ability. I think there's one other group maybe that has that out of you guys maybe. But anyway, you make a Constitution saving throw at advantage. You can either roll with advantage or just roll twice. You should have right underneath where it shows the stats, it says saving throws con +6. So you're going to roll that at advantage. In order to maintain concentration on this 21 damage you just took, you just need a 10.
You said the con +6 one?
Yeah, click that. And you have advantage. 21, you succeed. Attack number 3 is a miss, and attack number 4 is a miss.
Yep.
So,
Right.
shitty turn from him. Venom Fang, legendary.
20 feet. Can he get over here? No, I'm sorry, 40 feet. Yeah, he's gonna use his wing attack and move over by
Okay, move up to the giant.
this good.
Emerald
yeah, so
Enclave
he's used
Swarm?
2.
Is that Chris? Maybe?
Yeah. Let's go 30 feet over yonder. I've got 2 cantrips coming up. Actually, I want to get within each of that guy. Where was I? I was over.
So the Emerald Enclave just starts running wildly across the
Ah.
field.
I want to be 60 feet within this guy.
Okay.
So I think I gotta go.
I don't know.
I'm trying. There. That's 30 feet. And frostbite twice.
On the Cloud Giant, okay?
Where?
DC 15 Constitution save. Alright, their Constitution's plus 10. That's a success. And that's a success. So no damage to your frostbites. They are not resistant to cold, though. So that wasn't a mistake. But giants are good. Giants are good at Constitution. Remember that.
I think I'll try healing my elves here.
Okay.
I don't know how much I'm going to get from it. Probably not much. Let's see. Healing word or cure wounds? Which one's better?
Cure wounds, you have to be touching them.
The wounds is better. Yeah, but you gotta touch.
Okay, then healing word it is 60 feet. So
whatever he rolls, double it.
Level 1 spell. Can I cast it at higher levels?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
And so on your spells, it says like, I'll use level 3 as an example. It says like level 3 and then 3 slots, and then you have 3 full slots. So what you would do is you would just toggle that down to 2 if you use a level 3 spell.
Okay, so I'll do like a level. I think I use a lot of health, so like level 5 spell.
Level 5 healing word. All right. So you click the spell, and then a thing should come up to tell it what level you want to cast it at. Yeah, you did it. So it's 19, so it's 38. So the High Forest Elven Skirmishers heal by 38 hit points.
And that is it. They don't have anything else.
That's probably it. 2 cantrips and a spell. Do you have a bonus action? No. You have no bonus actions, no reactions. Unless you have a spell that's a reaction, do you?
Oh, wait. Healing word was a bonus action. But I don't get bonus actions, is what you're saying?
You do. You do get bonus actions. The problem is, I guess you could cast another cantrip then. Yeah, you could cast another cantrip then, because healing word is a
spell.
Is a bonus action, yeah.
Alright, frostbite.
Okay. On who?
Probably the same cloud giant.
Yeah, the cloud giant with really good constitution, or the ice shield orc. Success.
Close.
Yeah. Okay. Crushing wave. We're almost through the round. Of course, my casters go last, so I have to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. What did I get to do again? 1 spell, 3 attacks for crushing wave. Okay. What's their spellcasting modifier? 15. Nope, that doesn't help. Okay. This one? Okay. What's the distance on this? 90 feet. How far away is that dragon from me? Okay, I gotta move up 10. 10 feet. Alright. Venom Fang. A barrage of snowballs comes flying at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
There it is, dexterity. Okay, +6.
18. That is a success. On a success, you take 7 cold damage.
Okay.
And Venom Fang is only immune to poison and has no other special damage things.
Minus
Take 7
7.
cold damage, and then they get to make 3 dart attacks, which have a max range of 60 feet. So they could hit you if they move their other 20 feet forward, so I guess they should do that. So you're going to get 3 dart attacks. Venom Fang. Dart! Miss. Dart! Hit! Take 16 damage. This group of guys just start throwing darts at you. Ah! Roar, I say. Alright, legendary action. You've got 1 left.
Yeah, I want to tail attack this guy.
I'll attack him. Go ahead. Ah, yeah. 16 bludgeoning and 2 poison.
Yeah.
18 damage to him. Grung Swarm, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run up my whole 30 feet of movement to here. I'm
Ribbit.
not in range to melee though, aren't I?
You are. You
I am.
remember the tokens are circles, not
Okay.
squares. So you are. He's touching the corner, and so are you.
And I assume my mesmerizing chair will also affect allies, right? 'Cause it says each humanoid or beast in range.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, so I'll have to dagger 4 times.
Okay, go ahead. You also, I mean, it's kind of stupid, but the Grung also have standing leap, which I think is funny. You can jump 15 feet without a running start.
Is that a bonus action or just my
No,
movement?
that's just part of their movement. They can just do it
Okay.
because they're frog people. So it's not really relevant. I don't know that it'll come up, but
So like as my movement, I can jump.
oh, did you see Pack Tactics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking advantage against melee attacks. So I should have rolled that at advantage.
Yeah, Pack Tactics. As long as the
Okay.
well, I'll click it. Everybody can see it.
So first one for the natural 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. You
What is it? I don't know what it's +7.
natural 20. Where? What are you talking about?
I mean, sorry, natural 1.
Well, the first attack was a 26, right?
First attack was a natural 1.
Yeah.
But you
You
had
had a total of
advantage.
8.
Right, so I just rolled the 7 for the. Oh, are you saying the first attack was okay? So you're just moving all the attacks up.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do, right?
Up to you.
No, you can roll 4d20. So a 7 would be a 14. So that first one does hit. So it's 18 piercing. The second one was a 26 or a doesn't matter 19 damage.
22. Yeah.
The third one was a 16 or a
14.
14. I mean, his AC is only 14.
So it hits.
So that hits for another 15 damage.
That's all that matters if it's a natural 20.
And then
So
the
they all
last
hit.
one is 21 now. Yeah, so these grung, and your circle, your token is that big because it's a lot of fucking grung. So all these frogs just fucking swarm this giant, just start stabbing the shit out of him. Right? I mean, your token is huge. It's 20 by 20. So there's a lot of guys there. The token sizes are supposed to represent how many people are in each group. And that's the reason why the orc groups are dealing so much damage, because it's a lot of fucking orcs.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
I believe so.
Okay, last 1-on-1 for the night. Howling Hatred. Like I said, my spellcasters go last. Howling Hatred casts 1 spell and 3 weapon attacks. Okay. Right, they're the ones that actually have stuff I like. What's their movement? Just 30 feet. Okay. Damn it. Them going this low kind of sucks. What's the range on that? Oh, God. Man, okay. Man, they're going to move up. don't even know if I can cast a spell. Everybody's so far away. Okay. Yeah, that's got a big range. 20-foot radius. Okay. Alright, they are casting Ice Storm. That doesn't actually hit the giant, so that's the spot to put it. Right there. Casting Ice Storm right there. On the Grung, the Venom Fang, and the Knights. And they can only cast that once a day. So that's over with. Oops, I whispered it by accident. And so I need a dexterity saving throw from Order of the Gauntlet, Grung Swarm, and Venom Fang. That is a success. Venom Fang, that's a fail.
He's gonna use a legendary.
Let me tell you what it is before you
Oh,
decide.
okay. All right. Okay.
And Order of the Gauntlet. Order of the Gauntlet. Going once.
It's Rob.
Is he not here?
Probably not.
All right.
Huh, what's up?
A hail of ice. Please make a
Can you do
dexterity
a-
save for Order of the Gauntlet.
What do you want me to use?
Man.
Dex save or Order of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do a dex save for Order of the Gauntlet. It's underneath like your strength, dex, constitution, all that stuff. You'll see saving throws. Hit the one that says dex.
It only says strength and con.
So just roll dex.
Yeah, just roll dex then.
It only shows dex if you have
You have proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
15. That's a success. So only Venom Fang fails. This is just a hail of ice rocks that fall. I rolled pretty bad on the damage. It would be 11 bludgeoning and 12 cold. So the Grung and the Order of the Gauntlet are going to take a total of 11 damage.
But I take double
Oh, right.
because of my concentrated group, so I take 22.
Yes. And does the Order take double too? The Order takes double too. So you both take 22. Order of the Gauntlet and Grung Swarm. Venom Fang, do you want to use a legendary resistance, or are you okay taking...
Nah, I'll take the
23
22, I guess, after all. Yeah.
23.
Yeah. 23.
That area is also now difficult terrain until the end of Howling Hatred's next turn. Because the ground is covered in hailstones now. It's not slippery, it's covered in like ice rocks. And then they also get to make dart attacks. But they may not be really in range of anybody. They have to be 60 feet. I don't think there's anybody within 60 feet. So that's their whole turn. There's nothing else they can do. Alright. No legendary actions, and that's the round. Next week we'll start over with the next round. We'll get through this battle, and then we'll catch up with the actual party and do that part of the plan.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so the idea was you guys would do this and then return to your party, but we haven't done like a battleground this whole time, and I thought that it would be cool to do that, especially since like you've been running into all these characters this whole time, and I thought it would be kind of cool to play as some of the groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. This is fun. I like this.
Me too.
It's kind of just a side mission thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also neat doing like swarm rules, right? Where like you take double from AoEs, but you have like special things like those Grung have advantage on every attack because they're attacking as like a coordinated group kind of thing, and like you get to take like 3 actions on like casting a spell and attacking.
Yeah.
Like and again, it's because it's a group. It's just like so like Chris's group on his turn Like, some of them were casting attack spells, some of them were casting healing word, some of them, were doing whatever.
Does Colbaz have healing spells?
Probably not, he's a wizard.
No.
No one else does then.
Nope. You picked the healer on accident.
Pick the healer, yeah.
Should have let me do it.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's one group that's paladins, one group the skirmishers are like the tank. Well, no, they're like the rogue. The Knights of Samular are the tank. Order of the Gauntlet are the paladins. I think they can heal.
I think, yeah, there's a cure.
And then there's Venom Fang. The Grung are kind of like rogues. And then you've got Druid, Archer, and Wizard. So like they each have kind of a different role in the fight.
Who's Druid?
The Emerald Enclave.
Can they heal?
That's what we're talking about. Chris is the Emerald Enclave. He's the only healer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the paladin. Heal. Okay.
Yeah, the Paladin can heal too. The Paladin...
Yeah. All right, so we got 2.
Paladin has Cure Wounds. That's his only heal, is Cure Wounds.
It's a good one.
Oh, you've got Divine Smite. Don't forget about that, Rob.
Already
Divine
did.
Smite. Which one?
Order of the Gauntlet. When the swarm hits with an attack, it can use a bonus action to expend a spell slot to deal additional damage. The additional damage is 1d8 radiant per level of the spell slot.
Alright, am I already getting like 1d4 for 2 different things already, and I like do all that at once?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
if you can remember to, take your turn. All right. Good session,
Difficult
everybody.
part.
We'll plan on playing Monday. And I don't know. Let us know if we can't.
Sounds good.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
All right.